How's everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome to a new Microsoft Flight Simulator series. In this one I'm going to talk about 5 add-ons that I think I must have for this month. These add-ons don't have to be from the month that I'm taking the video, but can be from any month, but most likely will be add-ons that have come out in that month. And I just think are personally a very good add-on that you should be considering downloading or also just give them a try. So in this video we're going to talk about that, and I'll give you 5 add-ons which I think are a pretty nice add-on to have. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe because it does mean a lot and it helps out a lot and just keeps me positive and motivated to create more content like this. So if you do enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. On the top right corner, you can also check out our YouTube channel for our car reviews, where I do it with a German friend of mine and we review some cars on the Autobahn and whatever you want to see. So first of all, we have the Headwind A330-900neo. Obviously, a lot of people have already heard about the A330, but if people haven't, this is definitely an add-on that you should be getting. The A330 is next, but sometime off. Loosely translated, the A330 is next. That is what Airsoft have stated. But if you don't want to wait several, maybe even several or many months, you already have the opportunity to go and fly the A330 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Admittedly with some restrictions, but completely free of charge. The native Airbus A330-900neo is the name of a freeware project that originally started as a conversion of an FSX model behavior developer. Headwind reworked it from scratch to make it fully compatible for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And this is the result of the month of work. They have added a brand new 3D exterior model, a brand new 3D model animation, so wings, landing gears, flaps, engines and more. The brand new Microsoft Flight Simulator effects, so meaning heat engine, contrails, lights, rain and much more, for instance dust as well. New flight dynamics, new 4K textures with PBR, full integration of the fly-by-wire A32NX virtual cockpit, which is amazing. Addition to the A330, specific features to the virtual cockpit, full integration of services and system according to the Microsoft Flight Simulator SDK guidelines. This aircraft is obviously still a work in progress, so it is still a work in progress. The Freeware Airbus has also already been downloaded no less than 300,000 times, which speaks for itself. There are also countless liveries available to download, so you can find any airline that you want to fly with. And the link to this is going to be down in the description to flightsim.to. Next up on the list we have Dolly. Dolly, or the black sheep for your flight recorders. With these words, developer Steeler draws attention to his extremely powerful freeware tool for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which has a lot to offer. Dolly records simulation variables such as aircraft positioning and settings, as well as controller commands of rudder, aileron, elevation, flaps, landing gear, or the position of the landing gear, and it records frequency that can be specified and even changed during recording to minimize the amount of data. An automatic sampling rate records values as they have become available. The playback speed, or slow motion and fast motion, can also be adjusted. This external application connects to Microsoft Flight Simulator via the SimConnect API, which most of you already have. Smooth playback is also a feature that it has, so thanks to the interpolation algorithm, even low sampling rates result in a smooth playback. For acrobatic flights, it is recommended to set the sampling rate to auto to accurately capture every flight maneuver. You can also record formation flights. So Dolly has, or you can also create and record and playback flights with multiple aircraft. An example, for instance, formation flights. The number of aircraft is technically unlimited, but may be limited by your CPU or RAM. But flights with more than 30 aircraft do not seem to be slowing down the system, according to the developer. During the recording, the previously recorded planes are replayed, so you know exactly where the plane is in relation to the formation flight. Multiplayer formation flights are supposed to be adding the imported CSV aircraft data to an existing flight. Each aircraft can then manually synchronize depending on when the respective pilot clicked the record button, by adding or subtracting a time offset. And I have been using this thing all the time, and I use it on basically every video that I make. The Dolly is just a beautiful add-on. I use it basically just to watch my landings back, but I think it just has so many features that you can just try out. So if you don't have a replay add-on, because obviously Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't have one yet, you can give Dolly a try, and I think it's just perfect. Third up on the list, we have the Advanced Weather Preset version 2. Those who do not necessarily want to use the live weather function in Microsoft Flight Simulator, which are poor in themselves, as they only have 9 weather presets, which are offered by default, from clear sky to storm. This free add-on brings much more to choice when it comes to the presets. One of this add-on is the Advanced Weather Presets from CW Simulations. They just released the version 2.0, which brings some improvements, among other things. Pictures have also been added to the weather selection menu to give you an exact idea of what exactly is behind the respective preset, what starts with the designation CW Pro ... The Advanced Weather Preset 2.0 provides more than 44 different weather presets, so you'll be able to find exactly the preset you want. The Freeware add-on can be downloaded via the link in the description. And don't be irritated by the name version 1.2, the current download file is version 2.0. Fourth up on the list we have HPG, the H135 helicopter project. Helicopters are not yet a part of the official game. It's a good thing that the community exists, because the first helicopter has been available in Microsoft Flight Simulator since the end of February, and it is developing dynamically. And the best thing about it, it's a freeware. The HPG H135 became quite a phenomenon in the Microsoft Flight Simulator community. In the time where helicopters are not natively supported in the sim yet, HPG took advantage of the rather robust plugin system the sim has available, took over the default flight dynamics and managed to create something that became a success. The Eurocopter EC-135, now Airbus Helicopters H135, is a twin-engine civil light utility helicopter produced by Airbus Helicopters. It is capable of flying under instrument flight rules, so IFR, and is outfitted with a digital automatic flight control system, and it first flew on February 15th of 1994. It entered service in 1996, and 1,400 have been delivered up to the September of 2020. To our 300 operators in 60 countries, accumulating over 5 million flight hours. It is mainly used for helicopters' emergency medical services, corporate transport, law enforcement, offshore, wind support, and military flight training. If you're interested in also their payware version of the H145, which is a beautiful add-on, you can definitely check that out as well. I think it is 40 euros if I'm not totally mistaken, or 30. There will also be a link down in the description for that if you're interested in that. I would recommend everyone to have a go at this, even if you're not a helicopter fan. Just give it a shot until Asobo adds some of their own helicopters. Again, the link is in the description down below. And the last add-on on the list is going to be the We Love VFR add-on. I've talked about this many times, and I just think it's one of the most amazing add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Those who have missed landmarks or obstacles such as mobile phone, radio and TV antennas, chimneys, radar domes, construction cranes and satellites or radio telescope dishes in Microsoft Flight Simulator, they can now be helped. We Love VFR is the name of a free add-on that adds the missing objects to the standard sceneries. The We Love VFR is a freeware add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator that adds thousands of VFR-friendly objects. In this version, you obviously get all the different antennas, chimneys, cooling towers, radar domes, construction cranes, and satellite radio telescope dishes, and he has many more in plan. So what does it include? Over 150,000 objects were placed in Region 1. It covers all of Europe, Africa and a part of the Middle East. In this version, mobile communications and everything that I've just listed is also available. Smoke and steam effects for chimneys and cooling towers, obviously depending on the wind and temperature. Puffin AI, which corrects the placement and appearance of objects. It includes detailed obstacle data from 30 countries, over 100 custom models, and it's also very for lower specs PC friendly, and there's obviously much more planned. Again, I hope you enjoyed this very much, because it does take a long time to make this, so I would appreciate every single like, comment, any questions, just leave them down in the description below. Again, thank you very much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.